guys, I'm Lukamundo, and welcome to Astroneer. Today we are going to be playing a very new series that I have been very excited and anticipating because I love Astroneer. I've been playing it for a long time, and so I wanted to start a series based on my playthrough. So hope you guys enjoy, sit back, relax, and let's get started. We're going to start a brand new adventure here, and we are going to be launching down to the planet's surface. Now, a lot of things I don't remember the names of, like the name of this planet, unfortunately, but I will get used to all the names, and we'll kind of discover them as we go. So here we go. All right, we made it down to the surface. Let's go ahead and exit. Let's watch our drop pod miraculously turn into something different. Okay, cool. And we've got a new mission. So, Astroneer is very mission-based, and it's got a lot of cool mechanics. We're going to skip all that introduction, because we don't really need to follow it. Biggest things is we need to activate this particular mission here, which gives us both a printer, which is fantastic, and an oxygen generator. Now, oxygen generators help when you have tethers so that you can get oxygen. All right, let's go ahead and let's see some of the next objectives. So we got our compass, which we can look at and we can see. Honestly, I'm not a super fan of the compass personally, so we'll turn that off. We can also go to the research catalog, and we can also go over here to the mission log. Now, we don't need the research catalog or a mission log. We just want the mission log, really. So let's go ahead and open that up. And let's see. Lights in the distance. Discover a gateway chamber. We aren't going to do that one right now. And then it says, answer or astroneering basics. Unpack oxygenator or oxygenate. Yeah, install oxygenator and connect the printer power to the shelter. So that's going to be pretty easy for us. How you connect is just this little cable right here and plug it in. There we go. We did it. Yay. All right. Let's go ahead and get that objective done. Let's start with the next one. We've got some tethers. We're going to toss that on our backpack, which you can access right here. As well, we can access our digging gun or our general purpose multi-tool, I suppose. Let's go ahead and let's go find some resources. But before I do that, I kind of want to look more at this. Let's, lights in the distance, no. Breathing space, connect a tether to the oxygenator. Okay, so we're going to connect the tether to the oxygenator by doing that. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's check in here again. Now, we need to go gather compound and resin. So we're going to go ahead and head out this way. We've already placed down a tether. Ooh, it looks like I see some compound right over here. Sometimes it's hard to find compound at the beginning of the game relatively close. Sometimes it's close and sometimes it's not. So we're going to go ahead and gather all of this up. Now, as we see that little blue ring around my reticle here has increased as I keep on digging, and that's because I'm gathering up that ground in that canister that I got. And that way, I can go ahead and use that ground later to, like, fill back in holes, which I can show you guys in a little bit. But let's go ahead and let's continue digging up here. How much do we have in my backpack? Ooh. We are pretty much full. That is a wonderfully large compound vein, which is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a couple things here. So first off, I don't think I want a medium printer. I do want a medium storage, but that requires resin. So we're going to unload some of this. We're just going to click it to the ground here because we need some space. We need 4 spaces, actually, for resin. Now, resin is yellow. Pretty easy to see. I see there's also a spaceship over there. We'll go ahead and collect that in a few minutes. Let's kind of browse around here, and let's see if we can find some resin. All right, so we did find some resin here. That's awesome. I don't know how much is here, but hopefully enough for 4 fill-ups. I don't know what they actually call these things. So what do they call the individual pieces here? This is a 4 resources of resin, I guess. I don't know what to call it. This is looking pretty blank here. We're having to dig around a lot more than we did for the compound, but that is okay. All right, we are able to get that resin. Now I'm just trying to get my way out of here. There we go. I also built a tether over here so it didn't have to run back and forth. It also was going pretty much the same direction as the compound, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead back over to here. Let's put away my gun for now, or my tool, I should call it. Let's go ahead and get this next reward. What do we got? We got a medium storage. Fantastic. Let's open that up. We've also got a couple of these platforms. Now, I mean, we can go ahead and put these storage pieces on those platforms. That's not a problem. And then we can just toss everything on here. That should be fine. And unfortunately, we are already out. But what we're going to do here is we are going to make one of these medium storage units. As well, let's go into our mini printer here that I have right on my backpack. Let's try to find a small generator. Let's go ahead and build that up as well. That way, we'll be able to use some of that organic resource that we've got to keep the power flowing at this base here. So we're going to go ahead and plug that in, and then we are going to grab one organic, and we're going to toss that on. Now, of course, I'm not going to use it right now, so we're just going to hit F to turn it off, and then we're going to wait, and let's go ahead and see what else. This was another platform, and this was another storage, so let's go ahead and do that. Now we've got print a medium printer. All right, so we'll print a medium printer. I think we can do that here by going into work light automation, medium printer right there. We look like we just need 2 compound. So let's add 1 and 2, and let's toss that on there and get that going. As well, we can go ahead and turn this generator on for a second, make that printer go a teeny weeny bit faster. All right, we're gonna plug in this platform to that one. Then we're gonna put the printer right on this end, right here. So we'll rotate it around like that. Then we'll take these storage and we'll pop the storage on the back. That way, it will actually give a lot of resource that printer has access to. I don't have to take it from a backpack so much. I'm thinking, let's go back to our objectives and let's see what else we can do. Looks like we can do that one there. And now we can get, let's see, unlock the smelter. For science printing, use research chamber. I think we're going to do the research chamber. So let's see, research chamber. There it is. And it looks like right here, we've got some more of that little tiny itty bitty research that we can gather, which is cool. Looks like also we've got an objective that can that we can claim by collecting enough of that research. So that's pretty cool. Let's try to harvest up as much of this resin as possible, maybe even filling up our backpack completely if there's enough here. All right, so we're going to use this flattening... Oh, nope. We're going to try to use a flattening tool and try to make a ramp down there that's you know, easy to use. There we go. Oh, and I need to go back and add another tether. Perfect. Now we can kind of access deeper in. Let's see if there's any resin around the surface, and it looks like there is. So that is great. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and toss all this resin on. I'm also going to put this curious item on. I don't really know what to do with it yet. I know that you can activate it and you can do different things with it, but I just don't want to yet. I know it involves a lot of extra work that we're just not ready for yet. Let's also go and toss in some more of this. We'll pop one here. There we go. And let's get... Probably I'd actually want Platform B, because Platform B has all the extra stuff on it. So let's go ahead and recover that. There we go. Nice. What did we get? Ooh, nice. We've got a couple of beacons. What are beacons good for? Let's kind of show off a beacon real quick. So you find a place you like for instance, this particular spot over here. Looks like it's got some resin. Looks like there is a researchable item. Cool. Oh, actually, okay, so this is perfect for us because that's an oxygen filter. That'll make it so that, yeah, see, we refilled our oxygen. So we've got a lot of stuff right here, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to toss down a beacon, and then I can change the color to red. Sure. Actually, is there a yellow to represent? Yes, there is. Perfect. So I've changed that. So similar to those over there, those are beacons, and there's a beacon. Okay, and it's yellow. That means it's resin. All right, perfect. So we're going to run back here. Oh, and that was actually a researchable item that I wanted. So let's grab that on our way. Let's go ahead and spin that around. Hello, can it? Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and connect up to power. Excellent. And let's go and pop on the research. And let's start it researching. All right, perfect. Now, it doesn't look like we have any more power going to our generator, so we'll get that generator going. That'll do that, and that's going to give us a total of 445 bytes, I think. Let's go ahead to our objective, and let's see. Take a byte, smelting, retooling, find research. Yes. So let's go ahead and let's find 8 more research. That should be pretty simple. Head over to the forest here. There's normally lots of research in the forest. All right, so this is a researchable item. These are saliva glands, saliva shells, silva shells, whatever they call them. I call it saliva. Oh, also, look at this. I believe we've just found sulfur? Ammonium, yes, which we can get sulfur from, I think. Oh, and a researchable component. Perfect. Let's go ahead and harvest all of this. I'm not quite sure. Is this just surface level? No, it's actually underneath. Fantastic. Now, it's not incredibly useful. Matter of fact, we won't use very much of it at all. So whatever we harvest here, that's just going to be it. Matter of fact, we'll call that good. Let's go and find a little bit more research before we have to head back. Oh dear, we ran a ways out, and we are running out of oxygen on our way back. That is not good. I hope we can make it. Come on, don't suffocate. Do not suffocate. I will be very embarrassed if I... Oh, good. I need to build some more tethers, but I need to get rid of some of this clay. So let's go ahead and let's do that. We're going to go ahead and grab a little bit of this compound, because this compound will give us enough to build another tether. There we go. Because I just ran out as I was marching over here, I came over here and there's one of these exodynamic research aids. We have to plug it into power in order to unlock it, but when we do unlock it, it will kind of give us some stuff, so that'll be cool. So I just got back from a little bit of an excursion, a little bit of ways away. There's a large plain here that, the plains, right? Flatland, and so I was able to run a long way across. Kind of ran out of some compound here, so I want to get a little bit more to make some more tethers if I can. I don't think I can right at the moment. Wow, this is quite a long distance away. I have to say, we've already done a great adventure today running this far out. Normally, you find a lot of what you need closer, but, every time it's a little bit of a different story. I think these worlds are completely procedurally generated, and especially where you land, it's always different. I've never seen landing in the same place twice, ever. Not as far as I know. So, so we are back now. Let's go and examine this. Here we go, a sampling. Let's do that. And what does that give us? That gives us 3 more tethers. That's fantastic. We're going to go ahead and unload some of the stuff we have as well. I'm going to tell this printer to make some storage. We need 2 resin. Now, guys, look what I found. A small squeaker horn. I love it. Love it. Let's also grab these tethers here. I might use them quickly, and then again, I might not. So what's our next objective? Let's go ahead. Oh, cool. I can hit the C button to turn my light off and on. That's nice to know. Let's go and check out our next objectives. So we should unlock the smelter. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go to the research catalog. And I guess the research catalog is just accessed by hitting tab. And then we need to go find the smelter. The smelting furnace. There we go. I was just admiring our little base we've got going here. We've got some nice storage. We've got a lot of cool stuff here. So that's pretty cool how much we actually got. I did get some more storage, which is good. There it is, guys. There is the smelter. We're going to go ahead and toss off the large printer because we just don't need it yet. We're not printing anything too heavy, but that smelter is it. There we go. We'll be able to harvest stuff from underground. I think we can even go and achieve another achievement here from the mission log. Oh, we do have to refine something in order to do that. But that is going to be it today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been a fun first episode. And Astroneer is something that we're going to try to do a whole series on. There's so much to do. And I'm looking forward to doing it with you guys. Well, anyways, I'm Lukamundo, and that will be Astroneer Episode 1. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya!